Hey guys, what's up? It's iFlynn here, and in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can make a ton of platinum in Warframe for completely free. And by completely free, I mean you don't have to spend any in real life money on the game, but you will have to spend a little bit of time and trade some items with other players. So first things first, before you can trade, you want to go ahead and you want to join a clan. Now to join a clan, what I recommend you do is you go into the description below and you join my Discord. Then in my Discord, you can go ahead and write your in-game name and the platform that you play on in my iFlynn clan recruitment channel, and then one of my moderators or admins are going to invite you to the clan. You're going to get a message in your inbox in game, so go ahead, pause the game, press communication, then press inbox. You accept the invite, and then once you've got that invite accepted, you go to your foundry and you craft the clan's dojo key. The clan dojo key will give you access to my clan dojo, and that's at the bottom left here of the screen whenever you go to navigation. So you go ahead, you click that, and you click on the iFlynn Alpha where it says here. It might be changed later because we just have it called iFlynn Alpha because we're going to do iFlynn Alpha Bravo Charlie because we had a lot of people joining. You go ahead and you go into the dojo, and then what you want to do is you want to find the trading post. So the trading post for my dojo is directly up above up here, and you want to come and you want to press activate, and it's going to tell you to enable two-factor authentication. So you want to follow the steps that it shows on screen to enable 2FA on your Warframe account. Then once you've done that, what we need to do next is find someone to actually trade with. What you want to do is you want to come over to your browser and you want to type in warframe.market. I'm going to have this linked in the description below, and you want to go through the process of setting up an account with warframe.market. Now how you set up an account is going to depend on the platform that you're playing on, so just come to this page, press sign up or profile or whatever it says in the top right hand corner, and go through the steps that it asks you to go through to set up an account for whatever platform you're playing on, so then you can take advantage of this site. So let's say, for example, I wanted to buy a Zephyr Prime set from a player from this website. What I would do is I would come to the search bar and I would just type in the word Zephyr, and then I would go ahead and I would press Zephyr Prime set, and that's going to take me to this page here where I can see that the cheapest price is from this guy called Tom, and he's selling an entire Zephyr Prime set for 85 platinum. So what I would do is I would go ahead and I would press buy, which is going to open up this text box, which is going to allow me to go ahead, right click and copy. Then what I would do is I would come back to Warframe and I would paste that message into the chat and press enter. And what that's going to do is it's going to send that Tom guy a message saying, hey, I want to buy your Zephyr Prime set for 85 platinum. Mr. Tom would then send me an invite to his dojo, or I could send him an invite to mine, and then we would trade at the trading post. So what we want to do is we want to be the guy that shows up at the top of the page whenever we open up Warframe.market and we type something in. So to do that, what you want to do is first you want to find out what you want to sell. So I want to go ahead and go to equipment, then I want to go to inventory, and I want to come to the prime parts tab up here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort it by owned, which you can see I've already done. And I can see that I have 64 Zephyr Prime chassis blueprints. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and type in the word Zephyr, and I can see all of the different part blueprints for Zephyr. Now I've got only 4 Zephyr Prime systems, but then the rest I've got quite a few. So I've got 40 on their optics, 13 blueprints, and 64 chassis, like we said. And what this means is I've got 4 sets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to Warframe.market again, and I'm going to go ahead and press place order. And because I'm already on the Zephyr Prime set screen, it brings it up as Zephyr Prime set. So what I'm going to say is I want to sell it for 85 platinum, just like Tom. And I'm going to write in that I've got 4 sets. I'm going to make sure that the initial visibility is set to visible. And then you go ahead and you press post. And now it's going to say order placed Zephyr Prime set. You want to go ahead and press close. And what you'll notice is we actually haven't popped up here. So what you want to do now is you want to come up to your profile and make sure that you're set to online in game. And then if we go ahead and refresh the page, what you're going to see is that I am at the very top. Now all we have to do is sit and wait for someone to message us telling us that they want to buy a set from us. So this only took about 5 minutes, and this guy right here said that he wants to buy a set. So I'm just going to go ahead and reply with sure. I'm going to go into my dojo. If I can go ahead and zoom out, my mouse wheel's broken. So back into the dojo. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to press T, I'm going to press invite. I'm going to jump up to the trading post and wait for him to join. Once he's joined in, go ahead and interact with the trading post and double click his name. He's going to accept the trade, and then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and press items. Now I'm going to go ahead and type in Zephyr Prime. That's going to show me all of the blueprints and relics which drop Zephyr Prime. So go ahead and press the chassis, the neuroptics, the blueprint, and the systems. I press offer items. I can see that he's got the 85 platinum there. And now that I can see he's got the platinum there and I put all my items in, I just go ahead and I press this button here. Then once he's ready too, which I can see at the bottom of the screen, I press accept trade, wait for the countdown, and then I go ahead, press OK. And now he has just gave me 85 platinum and I sold a Zephyr Prime set. And it really is as easy as that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take another look at my inventory and I'm going to go through all of the prime parts that I have by sorting through owned and then like list every single like set that I've got that I'm able to sell. So if I've already got the weapon or the Warframe or something like that, I can just go ahead, list it on Warframe.market and sell the set to make some platinum. And then I can also make the decision on like if I have a few parts for a prime frame, say for example, I've got, you know, everything for Titania Prime apart from the systems, I could maybe go and get the last part that I need to make a set, or I could list all the stuff individually. Then I could also take a look at something like my arcanes, for example. I could merge my arcanes into rank 5 arcanes and put those up for sale as well. If we take primary dexterity as an example, because I've got 63 of those, a rank 5 primary dexterity, so all 21 merged into one, is worth about 20 platinum. That is 20 platinum that I otherwise wouldn't have, so it's worth listing it anyway. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to list everything that I've got that I'm comfortable selling, and once I'm done, I'm going to show you guys literally everything that I've got listed. So if you guys take a look at my profile, you can see that I've got 3 Zephyr Prime sets listed, 10 Banshee sets, 9 Galatine Prime sets, basically just a bunch of different stuff listed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set myself to online in game again, and I'm going to go ahead and wait for the messages to start to roll in. Okay, so as you guys can see, I've got a bunch of messages already. I actually accidentally listed my Octavia Prime set for 2 platinum, and this guy was like, "You sure you want 2 platinum?" I was like, whoopsie, that ain't right. So I'm going to go ahead and invite all of these people to my dojo, and I have to trade with them one by one. So first was Das Tongol. Let's give him his Octavia Prime set. We go ahead, we press offer. That's 90 platinum in the bank. We press accept trade. And I'm just gonna go ahead and go through all of these trade requests now. Don't forget to max out your arcanes. You can sell those as well. This Jankat guy is like, "Oh wait, what the fuck, are you the real Iflin?" Little does he know he's in a video giving me platinum. So another important thing to keep in mind that you are limited to the amount that you can trade within a day based on your mastery rank. So today I've got 16 trades remaining and I've got myself all the way up to 1,220 platinum from 37 platinum that I started at whenever I started recording this video. This is the second new player that I've come across that is using Ureli, mastery rank 3, and they're buying prime items. This person is buying a Banshee Prime set, and that's for 58 platinum. My little bro, please just use this on slots, I beg you. So many of you guys are going to be watching this video because you need the platinum for slots, and then you're just going to see these newer players just throwing away platinum like that on prime frames that, you know, they're only going to be able to use that frame because they're not going to have the slots for the rest of the frames, and just, wow. So after about 2 to 3 hours of just standing in my dojo waiting around, I have used up all of my trades, and I got myself over 2,000 platinum. So I do have a pretty stacked inventory, but all you have to really do is just play the game. Just play the game and accumulate a lot of stuff. What I recommend you do is farm the things that are annoying. Take, for example, the Akjagara Prime. Why would I recommend that you go out of your way to farm the Akjagara Prime to sell for platinum? It's because it requires 2 barrels and 2 receivers. A player is going to look at that and think, hell, that is an annoying farm. That's where you come in. You've got yourself an Akjagara Prime set because you're willing to put yourself through the torture of farming this thing. And that player is going to be like, "Hey dude, here's 60 platinum. Take it and give me the thing so I don't have to spend the time." That's basically just how the world works anyway. Like if you go into a coffee shop, you're paying for the coffee because it's convenient for you to get the coffee from the coffee shop than to go home, make it yourself, or make it at work, or maybe they just do it better. You can be the guy that farms better. You can be the guy that farms more efficiently. Or the girl. Or the non-binary person. Whatever you are, you can do it better than somebody else. So farm the things that are annoying. do what other players won't, like Eidolons, for example, to max out Arcanes. Play on the fact that people are lazy, so if you can get Arcanes from, let's say, some syndicate, right? So you can max out your daily standing. If you're the person that goes and maxes out their daily standing every single day, you can get more stacks of Arcanes to sell off to players who just can't be bothered. And then my other advice is don't do what everybody else does. There's a lot of videos popping up nowadays that's just like, play Void Cascade, and like, while that's cool and you can get a lot of platinum from doing that, the more people do that, the less valuable those arcanes are going to become and the less platinum they're going to be worth. So just do the hard things which take a lot of time and take a lot of effort, and then sell those things for platinum. Put together sets, put those up, and then reap the rewards. Might not be the most efficient method, but in a few hours, I just made myself 2,000 platinum because I just accumulated sets. So dedicate some chill days where you just like play with your friends or play in a group where you're farming prime items. And then at a later date, you're going to make a lot of platinum from that. Another thing I recommend doing is if you're playing on PC, you can go ahead and download AlecaFrame. This is an overlay. And basically what it's going to allow you to do is it's going to like scan your inventory and show you basically everything you've got and like tell you what it's worth. So if I wanted to list the Bratton Vandal blueprint, all I had to do would be press this want to sell button, and then I can press post sell here. Of course, I can also change how many and the price that I want to list it at. So you've got to link your Warframe account and also your Warframe Market account for this all to work. And then you can also view everything that you've got listed on here as well. And what this is also going to do is it's going to unlist the things that you sell. So if I sell an Octavia Prime set to a player, this will automatically take it off Warframe Market, so you don't get messages from people who are looking for the set when you've already sold it. But of course, only download this if you're comfortable with doing so. There's a lot of people who just are not comfortable with downloading this type of thing because they think it's going to put their account at risk. But if anyone gets banned by using this app, I'll make an angry video and be like, DE, come on guys, what are you doing? And then hopefully you'll get unbanned. I don't see them banning people for using this app because it takes an already confusing game and just makes it a little bit easier on the people who want to play it. So I don't think you're going to get banned if you use this app. But if you do, I've got your back. It's also going to show you like the most efficient relics to run and stuff like that. So you can see I've got a Lift G1 relic here, and it's telling me like the basically average plat value of that relic. And then as you're playing, it's an overlay in game too. So it's also going to show you whenever you get some prime items, which is the most valuable to take. So if you really need the platinum, this app is amazing for it. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead, hit that like button below. If you want to see more Warframe content from me, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.